God, I love Diet Coke. What is up, my glamorous guys, gals, and non-binary pals? So, we are back with another video again. Back to our regularly scheduled program of doing actual looks based off of phobias, not just our behind the scenes shit. Because we actually have a letter today. So today we are learning the letter K, which is, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this right, and I already know it. Koumpounophobia.
Koumpounophobia. Some may pronounce it also as Koumpounophobia, but generally Koumpounophobia, the fear.
Koumpounophobia. Koumpounophobia. The fear of buttons. So, based off of buttons, can you gather what I might be doing today? Let me give you a hint. We're trying another prosthetic today. And I got different acetone that we're gonna try and hope that it works better than the cat prosthetic. But if you can gather from this prosthetic that goes on my eye, I'm doing Coraline based makeup. If you haven't seen Coraline is a Tim Burton movie that is about this girl who goes through a trapdoor into another world where she has another mother and dad and everything, but they have buttons on their eyes and want to sew buttons on her eyes, and she goes through this whole journey. And so we're turning myself into the other mother. That being said, I bought a new wig today. I have this black Adams wig because it was the closest wig I could find that we are going to unbraid and style to match how I want it to be. So the first part of the video is going to be me styling this wig. I also have this dress that I'm gonna put on that's the closest thing I have to what the other mother wears, because she wears like a polka dot dress in the version of her that I'm putting on. We have these prosthetic eyes, which I do not think I'm going to be able to see out of, honestly. So I don't know how this is going to go. I've seen prosthetics of these before and the buttons could come out, but yeah, these are not the case. Oh, okay, so that's not that bad, actually. I can actually see pretty well out of these. There's just like a singular line in it, and since it sits kind of closer to my eyeball, it's not like as bulged out from my eye as I would have liked. Yeah, that's the only issue, is that it's not as out, so my eye kind of like can't open all the way whenever it's placed on there. So I might have to do some configuration to make it pop out more, or place it in a weird spot like here. Right here isn't as bad if I place it more towards the side of my face. Regardless, I'm probably going to be putting this one on and then doing most of my makeup with only one on, and then I will do the other one and then finish the face makeup. If the acetone will actually do what it's supposed to do with these prosthetics, then it'll be easy breezy. If this acetone that I bought also doesn't work, then it will not be easy breezy. But we shall see. that being said, let's get started first with the wig. I have my fair share of wigs. If you know me, this wig, it just, I hate the feeling of it so much. The feeling of this literally sucks ass. Good thing is, the waves of it pretty much start where I'm gonna be cutting it. So that's good at least. Time to give her a little haircut. Might not be perfect. Might be a little longer on one side. But for now, it's perfect. And we will fix anything that needs to be fixed when it's on my head. And so with that being said, now it's makeup time. So I, before putting this on my face, tested out the acetone on it, and it still didn't work. So I think it's the prosthetics. I think these are just shitty prosthetics from Amazon. And I think they're made with something other than latex like they're supposed to be, which is why it's not doing that. So that being said, we're gonna do what I should have done with the cat one, and we're just gonna stick it and try not to blend it with scar wax or anything, because we already know how that turned out. I may put like extra latex around it to try and smooth that out, but that's the only thing I'm gonna do. So eyebrows are protected from the liquid latex. Then again, if I lose some eyebrow hair, I don't really care. So we are gonna get started with actual paint on my face now. I can see pretty well out of these. This one I can see out better, this one I can't, but it's kind of like a pinhole But just from what I can see, I'm already in love with this. Of course, smoothing this with the latex I think is going to be better, like how I'm doing it right now. It's just going to be a lot of layering and waiting for it to dry, unfortunately. But I do really like how this is turning out so far. Time to put more face paint on my buddy while latex dries. This is the finished look. The wig is totally not the same length, but that's okay. In pictures, I just will be turning my head either way or whatever, because I'm not going to fix it because I don't care that much. Or I could just move the whole wig over. I also did my nails for it because if you've seen the movie, she got some long talons on her. But yeah, it is now 12:40. I started, oh god, this fucking wig. I hate it. It's so fucking stringy. Anyway, I started this at 8:30. Yeah, I think. So this took me about 4 hours to do. I did take a break for like probably close to an hour while I was waiting for the eyes to dry for the latex, and I also got distracted because I was watching Coraline while I did this look, because why wouldn't I? I really like how it turned out. I think it's fucking awesome. The eyes are really fucking big. For my face shape, they're way too big, but I also think it kind of adds to the creepiness of it. Um, just like for the shading of the face and everything, like with the eyes, it it's really big, but I do like it still though. Doing it with these covering my eyes wasn't as bad as I expected it to be, so that's good. Um, I was able to actually see pretty well. I can still see pretty well, but it's almost like I can only see out of the holes, of course. So it's almost like looking through a pinhole, but since these ones right here are closest to my eyeball, those are the ones I'm seeing out of. I can see out of the other ones if I move my eye, but it's not as like much. So like I can't like look in the corner of my eyes. I have to turn my whole head. I did earlier trip and almost ran into the window because I couldn't see very well. But other than that, I didn't really have a problem. That's that. Like I said, this was the letter K for, I already forgot how to pronounce it, but for the fear buttons. Yeah. So make sure to like the video if you liked it and subscribe for future videos, and also hit that bell for notifications so you can get notified for whenever I do post my videos. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the next letter. Bye.
Hey guys, you wanna go scaring?